I know you've been hit hard. Maybe it's that job that's slipping away, or the relationship that's crumbling under the weight of unspoken words. Perhaps it's the weight of bills piling up like storm clouds, or a health scare that shakes you to your core. Life doesn't play fair. It ambushes you with curveballs you never saw coming, twists that leave you breathless and questioning everything. You felt the cracks forming in your confidence, in your dreams, in the very foundation of who you thought you were. But hear me now. These cracks aren't the end of your story. They're the beginning of something unbreakable. You see, everyone breaks at some point. Physically, when your body screams for rest but the world demands more. Mentally, when doubts whisper louder than your ambitions. Emotionally, when loss carves a hole in your chest that feels impossible to fill. Spiritually, when faith wavers and the universe seems indifferent. These breaks leave scars, sure. But scars aren't just reminders of pain. They're proof of survival. They can be badges of honor or chains that hold you down. The choice? That's yours. Will you let the fracture define you, or will you use it to rebuild stronger? Right now, you're standing at a crossroads, echoes pulling you in different directions. On one side, there's the voice of fear, replaying every failure, magnifying every setback, convincing you to quit. It says, "Why bother? It's too much." On the other, there's resilience calling out, reminding you of past wins, urging you to rise. There's complaint versus courage, regret versus resolve. Listen carefully, because what you tune into shapes your path. Ignore the noise of negativity. Embrace the whisper of possibility. Every shatter is an invitation to collapse or to conquer, to wilt or to warrior up. Think about it. That financial hole you're in? It's not a grave. It's a launch pad. Dig deep. Find that spark and climb out wiser with money smarts you never had before. That heartbreak? It's not the death of love. It's a lesson in self-worth, teaching you to love fiercer, starting with yourself. The business flop? Not a full stop. It's a pivot point, forcing innovation you might have missed in comfort. Each trial tests your mettle, but it also tempers it. You get tougher, sharper, more adaptable. You learn to bend without breaking, to flow like water around obstacles. I need you to dig in right now. Search your soul for that one reason to press on. Maybe it's your kids' faces, lighting up when you walk through the door, or a dream deferred that's still burning bright inside. Perhaps it's proving the doubters wrong, or simply honoring the fighter in your bloodline. Whatever it is, grab it tight. Because you're built for this. Humans aren't fragile ornaments. We're forged in fire, evolved through eons of struggle. You've got the DNA of survivors, ancestors who outlasted wars, famines, heartaches. If they could endure, so can you. Decide today. No more drifting. Push. Through the fog, through the fatigue, through the fear. The battle's not done. It's just ramping up. You've got a world to show your grit. Stare down that illness, that obstacle, whatever giant looms over you, and declare, "I will overcome. I am capable. I am relentless." You don't need fancy credentials or a fat wallet or a cheering crowd. All you need is that inner fire, that refusal to bow. Tell yourself, "I'll navigate this storm, no matter the winds. Adversity won't anchor me, it'll propel me." Remember, no external force can truly halt your progress. Not a bad boss, not a betrayal, not a diagnosis. The only barrier is the one you build in your mind. Tear it down. Refuse to let situations label you. You're not victim or failure. You're a force in motion. Stand firm. Even if odds stack against you, even if voices say retreat, plant your feet. We don't flee. We face. We represent resilience, unyielding spirit. Our legacy isn't in surrender, it's in the stand we take. Be lifted today. No matter the wreckage, shattered vows, repeated rejections, dreams deferred, there's a power within you eclipsing the chaos. Tap into it. Battle through the burnout, the betrayal, the barriers. Wrestle with that career slump, that creative block, that personal storm. Fight for your health, your happiness, your hustle. At the fight's close, triumph awaits. Not maybe, inevitably if you persist. As you emerge from the depths scraping and striving, you'll transform. The old you, weighed by woes, gives way to the unbreakable version. In rising, in resisting, you forge an unbreakable core. You'll look back and see those breaks weren't breaks at all, they were breakthroughs. But let's go deeper. Imagine waking up tomorrow with that fire reignited. You lace up your shoes, not because it's easy, but because quitting isn't an option. You hit the gym, not for vanity, but to reclaim your strength. You network, not out of desperation, but with purpose. You mend fences, not for approval, but for peace. Every step forward is a defiance of defeat. You're rewriting your narrative, page by painful page. Consider the greats who've walked this road, athletes who've torn ligaments only to return champions, entrepreneurs who've bankrupted and built empires, artists who've faced rejection yet created masterpieces. They didn't have superpowers, just stubborn resolve. You share that. Harness it. Now address the doubters, internal and external, that inner critic. Silence it with action. The naysayers. Let your success drown them out. Prove that pain is temporary, but perseverance is eternal. And when nights grow long, doubts creep in, remember, growth thrives in discomfort. Muscles tear to rebuild bigger. Ideas fail to birth better ones. Hearts break to love deeper. Embrace the grind. It's sculpting you into something magnificent. Push beyond limits you thought unbreakable. Run that extra mile, study that extra hour, forgive that extra wrong. Each push expands your capacity. You'll surprise yourself. Emerge not just surviving, but thriving. To the parent juggling chaos, your kids see your strength. It inspires them. To the student buried in books, your diploma's within reach, claim it. To the dreamer chasing stars, the universe bends for the bold. In closing, know this: you're not alone in the fray. Billions battle daily, and victors are those who endure. So stand tall, fight on. Become the unbroken force you were meant to be. Your story's far from over, it's just getting epic. Victory isn't given, it's seized. Seize yours now.